If you are a lover of Florida's beautiful flora and fauna, then there is an event coming up that you do not want to miss. The Florida Birding and Nature Festival is coming up next month, and here with the details is Mary Keith and Ann Paul. Good morning, ladies. Good to see you again.
Nice to be here.
We love fall here in Florida. Eventually, the temperatures will start to cool down. The birds will make their way. You say they're already starting to come down, though, so we're starting to see the signs.
Yep. Yep, a lot of the early migrating warblers are coming through already. So
this festival, though, takes place kind of peak season, right? So kind of set the dates for us and kind of give us the big picture, because this is a big festival, several days.
Yes, it's 4 days. Well, it starts Thursday evening, October the 11th, with our opening speaker. And then Friday and Saturday, we have, between the two of them, 30-some different seminars going on birds, insects, bears, etc., all kinds of nature-related topics. We have an expo. We've got 40-plus vendors in the expo, so if you're interested in a birding trip, we've got several tour companies that do birding trips. We've got people selling binoculars and spotting scopes. We've got art, we've got jewelry, we've got scarves, we've got paintings, all kinds of things.
A little bit of it all. I love it. Well, and you brought these books. We're going to get into the seminars and the field trips here in just a moment, but talk about the books that you brought this morning, because there's two big keynote speakers coming this year.
Right. Well, we have 3 keynote speakers. So Thursday evening, our opening keynote is this one, is Jack Davis, who's local, went to St. Pete, Eckerd College, is now professor at University of Florida, just won a Pulitzer Prize for his book, The Gulf, The Making of the American Sea. And so he's our opening speaker Thursday evening. And then Friday evening, the other book, Max Stone, is a photographer based in Gainesville. He was in the paper recently because he was up in a tree hanging cameras to try to get pictures of orchids being fertilized. But this is one of his books, absolutely gorgeous. So he's Friday evening. And then Saturday evening, Steve Kress, who's most known for Project Puffin. You all know those beautiful little puffins. Well, they used to nest in the Gulf of Maine on the islands, and then they got driven off, and he figured out how to entice them to come back. And so he's going to be talking about how to get birds to move back. But so those are our 3 keynote speakers.
And let's talk about, and I know we have you brought some pictures we're going to show of some of the birds and things, but talk about the field trips, because what I love about this, this multi-day event is you guys actually take people out too. It's not just right in one location.
It's true, and we're very excited about our field trips. Mary and I and the other members of the planning committee really work to find field trips that many of them are places you cannot go except for through the festival. And there are opportunities to see Shell Key, both on the backside, the estuary side, as well as the Gulf side, or the former Cone Ranch is just a beautiful place in eastern Hillsborough County, one of our largest tracts of land managed by the Environmental Lands Program. We're canoeing the Hillsborough River. We're canoeing.
Do you need to sign up for these now? Do they get filled up pretty fast?
Some of the trips are already full. I think we have at least 2 trips that have sold out.
Okay, so yeah, maybe do that today. This festival's still a month out. But
it's time, and one of the field trips, for instance, is to watch a bird banding exercise, so you can see these tiny little migrants that are going from North America to Central and South America, and they're coming through the Tampa Bay area. You can see them in your hand. So we've got just a plethora of really interesting field trips.
We're out of time. We're going to make sure we get the details on our website. Real quickly, effects of hurricane real quick, because you say this will have, we think, a minor effect on migration of this storm that we just had.
It will probably delay because the birds that were headed north when the hurricane came into North Carolina, they're going to stay. They're not going to try to fight the winds.
They got to wait it out.
And then there'll be a bash when they all manage to hop over and come down.
Well, ladies, thank you so much. We appreciate your time here this morning. I know it's going to be a fun event coming up. Keep us posted, okay?